that man on the phone. I forget what he's got. He's got a revolver. Boom, headshot. Kills the dude.
Nice.
Who molested his son. And kidnapped his son. And all that. Crazy.
So,
why, Garrett? Why? It's the greatest thing of all times.
I believe we're recording now. So this is our first video of Table of Idiots.
And we started with Sweet, Sweet Justice
Sweet, sweet justice.
of a child lover.
That's how we're starting out this first.
You don't like it? Well, I would say sue me, but please don't do that. You wouldn't get much. After all, I am just a poor immigrant worker. Don't even have my green card yet.
So the video is only casting on Discord, but the voice is being recorded on OBS.
Interest.
So then we can just...
So now, from Discord, can you get the raw footage?
No, it's just being live broadcasted.
Okay. And then whoever
Joins in and...
joins in
Yeah.
from the Radioactive Pocket Gaming.
Yeah.
Radioactive Pocket Gaming. This episode of the Roundtable of Idiots is brought to you by Radioactive Pocket Gaming. And if you're seeing this, you're already a member of the Discord. And if you're not seeing this, well, you're not a member, so you're fucking an idiot. And you should join the Roundtable.
I think it's a good name. Roundtable of Idiots.
Yes.
Reminds me of...
It's perfect marketing advertisement right there.
yeah.
You know how many idiots would join?
I gotta have Brian. He'll join in on this. I have to have Brian. He's an artist. Him draw us a animated logo of the Round Table of Idiots,
Yes.
and we'll make it a morale patch.
Perfect.
Sell it. Make T-shirts.
Hello. My name is C. Sergeant Seaveg. I would like to talk to you today about the empty glass I hold.
Not smoking
It's
cigars, but
beautiful.
it's okay.
So,
Chris is on.
effectively right now, we're watching ourselves talk to each other, correct?
Yeah, literally.
It's like we're FaceTiming each other right next to each other. Because I know this is here now and I want to look at it. And not look at you. It's weird. It's weird what cameras and technology has done to this society. It's like, oh, there's a camera, let me look at it. Or maybe it's just me, I don't know. So what we have here...
Oh yeah, where are we drinking right now? Oh, the Glenfiddich the Orchard Experimental Cask.
Fruit.
Picked this up in Leicestershire, UK.
Leicestershire.
It's really good. It's got a little bit of a burn at the end, though.
I'll be honest, not as fruity as I was expecting.
As
I
you were expecting.
was expecting a little bit more fruit to it, but I felt it punch in there at the end after, like, there was a bit of the kick, and then I got a little bit of fruit right there. Almost like I think I got apples. Was apple one of the fruits
Apples
they
and
use?
pears, yeah.
Apples and pears. I think I got a kick of apple, like right after a little bit of the kick on the end, and then I got apple. Like,
What do you think of the cigar?
I love the cigar.
Right? This is like one of my top fives. Between the cigar and the... Can't wait till we try the Captain Table's Reserve Bourbon, right?
Is that the Johnny Walker? Oh, no.
That's the Star Trek one.
That's the Star Trek one. That has a fancy ass case for that thing.
You see the Instagram video I posted?
No,
Oh,
I'm not
really?
really on the
Alright.
Insta, as the
Okay.
kids call it nowadays.
So if you're a
Minty.
Star Trek nerd, when I take it out and I put it in front of the light, the beam that shows around shows an old Star Trek badge style from the original series.
Yeah.
Well, not the original series, the one with like Wrath of Khan and Kirk and all them. So
Like, I'm not a Star Trek nerd, but I was like, I'm pretty sure that makes something that I have seen before. What are these bushes? What are these plants called?
those are leaf plants. I don't know. Lily plant is what Casey calls them.
Is that because they have leaves? Just curious. They seem easily maintainable. And my plants keep dying. And I don't know why. I don't know why. So now the trick here, right? You spin it around. See a nice bead hanging around, so that means there's honey in this?
Yes. So let me see. Discord. I'm attempting to do this right here. How do I do a copy link?
Hold on now. Hear me out.
Oh, you're gonna try to join? Oh. Oh, you're right there. Oh, that's cool.
Hold on. Oh my god, they
Mute yourself. Fucking. Wah wah wah.
I am muted. The thing is I was muted because it said it needed permission to access my microphone, so I was very confused by that. I was like, why is there an echo right now? It literally says.
But it doesn't show you're in. So join it and mute yourself.
Alright, here we go. Join voice.
Hello? Press OK.
So settings, right? Enable permissions. Microphone is disabled. I'm going to enable it.
Okay. So now you're in the channel.
Okay, I'm in the channel.
Yeah, but it shows you're muted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, why won't you take me into the channel? I'm already in. Join me. Hello. Hello.
Hello? Oh, so you gotta.
That's what I'm like.
You just gotta turn down the volume.
That one right there.
Yeah.
You mean you don't like the echo? Well, hold
Well,
on.
that means you're.
Hello. Oh, okay. I thought I was hearing an echo over here. But I'm hearing the audio through here on my phone.
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I was hearing. Like, you hear me talking right now
Oh, okay.
through the phone? That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Because what I was going to do is I was just going to do this.
Oh, yeah, you're right there. Alright. Actually, it's really nice outside.
It's actually really good. I'm going to turn that off. So yeah, because I'm not talking. I'm talking, but I'm not talking. Who is that? Oh, we can do this.
Want to get personal? Here you go. It's time to get personal with you, our fellow joiners.
Alright, is Chris on? Chris.
What?
Hey. How are you feeling? You got COVID still?
I still have COVID.
Oh, you sound like dog shit.
It's the best.
Yes. How are you doing?
Peachy keen.
You drinking and having some hot toddies?
I'm drinking.
You know, it is the only cure for COVID.
This is true. This is probably why I caught COVID, because I didn't drink enough.
we've been talking about doing this forever, right? This like round table of idiots. So Jordan came over this evening because he's got drill this weekend, and we're like, why not just fucking do it now? So we're just doing it.
There you go.
So I'm recording it on OBS, and I'm gonna see how the recording comes out. Yeah.
I got a question for you there, Chris. You know the name? Does Jody? Shit, what's the last name? Not Pelosi. Fuck. Hold on.
This is just the way this podcast should go, right?
Does
Jody sounds very familiar. In fact, I remember her in a lot of cadences.
Yeah, not that Jody.
Oh.
Actually, so does Why Gary Why ring a bell to you?
Why, Gary, why? No, it does not.
It probably sounded more like Why Gary Why. So
Nope.
okay, I just recently saw this video, and it was of a father shooting a man in the head. So the shot was essentially he's on a payphone, hangs the payphone up, turns with a revolver, shoots the man that kidnapped and molested his child in the head while news camera was filming. And that's kind of how we started, actually, this. But I don't know if you had heard that story. I think it happened in like the 80s or something like that.
Wait, are you calling me old?
No, because I know of it, and I don't know. I'm younger than this one.
Yeah, we got C-Bitch over here. That's the youngest person. Oh, by the way, I guess since we're recording, implicit language, is that what we have to say, right?
Parental advisory.
Parental advisory?
Yeah, I don't know. What used
Doesn't
to be
matter.
on like the Kid Rock albums back in the day? Those ones, whatever that said.
So what you're saying is explicit language is optional?
Mandatory.
Yeah, I was gonna say mandatory.
Mandatory. But yeah, we should do this. Like, even if no one's local, we should just do this over Discord and record the whole thing, and then post it as our podcast, and we just leave it like this, unedited. And this is what people want to watch, just random shit. And we really have a nice background right now. It's a great.
You can see
We got the moon.
Saturn right there.
Yep.
Well, hold on. I got to get my spectacles on.
Over here, right there, you can see the sun.
Was it spectacle, testicles, wall and watch?
Yeah.
As long as I don't see more than one moon, I think we'll be all right.
Hold on. Next one we'll do, I'll 3D print one and I'll put it in. I'll have it come from above and be like, what's that? That's Moon 2.
It's Uranus.
Uranus.
I will say you joined at the right time because we moved from inside to outside, and right before we moved the camera, my business was all up. It was right here.
He was testing out the camera feed.
Yeah, I just wanted to see, close, near, far, how it looked. The camera, that is.
I was going to say, because, junks usually look smaller on camera.
Brian would be all over what we're doing right now. So I gotta actually.
Who?
Dorman.
Is it Ryan or Brian?
Brian.
Is it Ryan or Brian?
Brian. B.
Dryan. Dryana.
Brian.
Apostrophe. Tilde.
Wait, for real? I don't
Kill
know
Kenny?
what you're talking about. I literally. Okay. Got it.
This is how these podcasts should go, because you have between you, Chris, and Jordan and myself, like it's just random conversations, right?
Oh, it's random, all right.
Doorman. Okay, can't spell worse shit right now. Doorman. There we
I
go.
forgot what were we talking about.
Yes.
Dorman?
Just
All about it?
Do you not? You never met Brian?
I don't think so. Who dat?
That's the doorman.
Got it. So he's probably like a cousin of mine, is what you're saying?
Oh, no, and not to be confused, not to be confused with Norman.
So he's not Psycho impersonating his dead mother, but he holds doors.
He could hold doors. I don't know.
And we could always invite veterans over.
Oh yeah, that's the last thing we need is some old Navy guys, right?
Yeah, screw those Navy guys. Navy.
Oh,
What?
speaking of Nick,
What's the channel called? The Table of Idiots. Okay, perfect.
how do you spell that?
Tilde at Bravo Lima Echo space off without an extra F 1 Delta 0 1 Tango S. Yep, I think that's it.
Table oof. ID 10Ts?
Yes.
Ah. So is it a square table or a roundy table?
Hexagon Table.
So it's a roundy round.
It's a roundy round. So if this is being recorded and you don't get recorded, this whole podcast will be very entertaining because it won't have any of your input.
It's going to sound like we share a combined inner voice.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah.
Is that a thing, like
Inner voice?
like shared schizophrenia?
Maybe.
Like the voices were talking to me. He heard them too. We were talking to the voice.
To the voice. Chris, that's your nickname. The voice.
Oh, does that mean that you're my angels and you can call me Charlie? Yes, that was an old reference. You're welcome.
Yes.
Oh, Charlie.
Charlie is speaking now. Angels. Wait, angels assemble.
When we talk to him, it must be in a female voice.
Charlie.
Well, I guess it is 2024. Any voice could be a female voice.
So there you go.
So we just had the orchard experiment just now.
The orchard experiment sounds.
The scotch. The Glenfiddich.
Oh. Yes, the orchard.
From what you
And?
recall, what was your favorite?
Oh gosh.
18 bottles later.
Yeah.
200 for what's your favorite scotch?
Which one didn't give you COVID is the real question.
None of them gave me COVID. The fact that I didn't have enough is what gave me COVID.
So they're all outstanding.
I wouldn't say they were all outstanding. There were some that was definitely better than others. If I remember correctly, I kept going back to whatever the second one that we drank was.
Was it the Glendronach from the Sherry Spanish cask?
That might have been it. That sounds familiar.
The tall one with red label, darker bottle?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah,
That one was super good.
Yeah. Can you hear those guys in the trees right now? Really loud.
Yeah, what do you hear from your end?
Just you two.
Okay.
That's good. Because in my ear, I got like, are they cicadas down here? I don't even know what they're called.
Yeah,
They're still cicadas, right? They're fucking screaming. That's right. I'm talking to you.
Yeah, I'm only hearing 2 of the 3 idiots.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. But then when I talk, I only hear 1 of the 3 idiots. So
I was gonna say, where's the third one?
One of the 3. Are you hearing yourself?
yes,
When he talks.
well, yes.
When he
Obviously,
talks,
the voices in my head are very fairly quiet tonight. So who knows?
Sorry, did you see the post I put in Wisp group?
No.
Everyone's like, Zach's like, interesting. This might be entertaining.
Oh, was it the
Yeah, for this. I said, I'm like, we're live right now. Just jump on and join.
the table of
The table of
what did you say? IT10s? Is that what you said?
IT10s. Table of
Table,
IT10s.
table, oof, ID10Ts.
Yeah, there you go. Table oof ID10Ts.
Oof, yes.
Oof. It's perfect.
And it's German. So, we got a little German table. We got a little Frenchy in there,
It's what Nazi Germany would have been if they would have lost and America conquered Germany altogether.
Okay, I was gonna say, wait, they did lose.
Correct, but we didn't
Conquer, yes.
invade
Okay.
and conquer.
Yes, indeed.
We're a little
Indeed.
progressive. We like to give everyone a chance to do their own thing,
Yes.
even though it doesn't seem to work out.
Because before you
Russia,
finished the
Ukraine.
statement, I was like, wait a second. You went to Florida public schools, right? So I did half my time in Florida public schools, but I think I learned about World War II in Florida, and they taught me that we beat them damn Germans.
I could have sworn there was a shutout that depicted that we didn't win.
I mean, we only won by like a few weeks.
As I've heard, this may go a little serious here, but I've heard different opinions related to different wars. Like, what was it the Vietnam War that like is considered one that we did not lose and ended in a draw?
No, that's Korea War.
Korea War.
Yeah, still stagnant.
So,
Still actually live going.
The Vietnam War was never
officially a war.
Technically, it was in the history books as not a war. It was a conflict.
Just like everything else.
That's why they refer to it as the Vietnam conflict in the history books.
Yeah. So,
but you ask the vets who are there, they'll tell you what they'll tell you it was a war.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, we sent like how many troops? Like 500,000, something like that, almost.
Hundreds of thousands.
Yeah. Essentially, what I heard was, and my Vietnam War history knowledge is not that expansive. Is it was war, right? We had essentially the North Vietnamese forces. We forced them to sign a treaty that did not benefit them in any way, and then pulled out. And then years later, North Vietnamese attacked again, and that's why apparently historians of the time consider it a either draw or lost conflict or war. But if you're taking the stance of if you look at it like a boxing match as a loser or a winner, we did force them to sign a peace treaty that didn't benefit them, so we won that one, right? Off that logic that I've officially come up with on the spot.
I mean, technically.
With no real facts about that war.
Yeah.
Do I sound really stupid right now? Perfect!
Well, you did forget to carry the 1, so you're slightly off.
Alright, so all I'm hearing is America.
That sounds about right.
Hey, so according to the Geneva Convention, we've outlawed all harming weapons like napalm and stuff like that. And then recently we have started equipping our bombers with something called Willie Pete. Yep, nothing to do with anything prior to that. What does the P stand for? Plenty.
Plenty of ordnance.
Plenty.
What?
So Willie Pete, right? White phosphorus? Well, we nicknamed
Yeah.
it Willie Pete. But
Yeah.
according to the Geneva Convention, we can't use phosphorus or napalm or anything like that. So we just relabeled it. So instead of saying phosphorus and stuff like that, we just named it Plenty Weapons. Willie Pete, right?
That's funny.
We're empty. Hold down the hatch, Chris, real quick. We're going to go grab something else.
Or I could do some stretches for you if you want to watch that.
All right. Intermission. Hang on.
I feel like I gotta keep my head right here. Or the sun pokes through.
Well, now it just looks like you have a halo.
That's right. It is me, the one. I've come to release you from the Matrix.
Oh, good. I get to take another white pill. What is it? Blue pill. Is it the blue pill or the red pill? I can never remember.
Well, now it's the purple pill. Now that the one is here, I've combined the two. Basically to increase effectiveness. Because, you give 50-50 choice, you're going to get 50-50 results.
Yeah, but if you're combining the two, now
Now you're
one puts you back in the Matrix, and one takes you out of the Matrix. So if you combine the two, you're still in limbo? I don't know.
If you combine the two and you take the purple pill, you wake up and you don't know if you're still in the Matrix, but you're aware of the Matrix. So it's essentially a never-ending loop. Because once you take the purple pill, you question everything again, and then you say, hey, I'm going to take the one that gets me out of the Matrix, but then you're like, but did this one really take me out of the Matrix? Or was I already out of the Matrix and just came back into the Matrix? And it's how we keep them.
It sounds to me like a STP loop broadcast storm.
Yes, that's it's very much modeled off of that.
I need a lighter.
Okay, gotcha.
I don't know what we have.
Good, those are always fun to deal with.
What do we have here?
25-year-old blended. I tried to open another one, but
Rotate 45.
the cork broke.
Because when I do this,
Who else is on?
that guy,
Griff?
Hippo
you?
Man. Is it a hippo? I don't even know what that is.
You're talking, we can't hear you.
Okay, everybody.
Cheers.
Kind of old. If I squint my eyes, it looks like a hippo wearing a mask because he's afraid I'm going to give him COVID. Skull.
Skull.
Skull, Chris.
It's good. It's good. 25-year blend?
Yeah, 25-year blended scotch. Is it my favorite? No, I think when Chris Me first had this one, we were actually, what did you say, underimpressed?
Yeah. I mean, it was good, but it was definitely not as good as the first or second ones that we tried.
Is that you, Griff?
I was also a little less impressed with the orchard one.
Yeah, it's good, but it's...
That's the one we just had, right?
Yeah, that's the one we just had. It's nothing, fantastic, right?
What are
He's trying.
I heard a little.
what are y'all doing?
We're doing our first podcast called The Roundtable of Idiots. So
Tablet oof.
Tablet oof.
ID.
Yeah.
I don't even remember.
Oh, what is it, Chris?
Table oof ID 10T.
There we go.
You gotta figure out how to spell that.
Well, yeah, it would be idiots.
So our plan is to do this like once or twice a month to talk about like random things that goes on, just like either globally or what we're doing at the moment in time, or anything. It doesn't matter really.
Oh, see, I
Or-
thought this was
or
just the
dad
time
jokes.
we drank and got stupid.
I mean, yeah, that's a
Oh,
moment
okay.
in time.
Oh,
Part.
I got you.
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
you. Okay.
It's okay. We
I
know
was
you're
like, wait, I gotta talk about global issues?
Yeah, we know you're a little slow right now. I mean, you're a sea sergeant after all, without any sea time, other than on a.
Technically, the
Yep.
entire time I spent with you was sea time.
According to paperwork,
DON considered the command sea duty.
you've never been on a ship.
Don't matter. Who's making these rules?
Military?
That's right, and it was sea duty.
Where you at now, Griff?
You said
I'm
duty.
out.
You're out?
Yeah.
When'd you get out?
I got home about a year ago.
Oh, it's been that long? Okay. Man, time
Yeah.
flies. You back up in Augusta?
Yeah.
Yeah, with your dad?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Currently nothing.
Okay.
Just
Watching
working on getting my disability higher.
Yeah?
Fun stuff. But other than that, just gaming.
Chris will be up in Augusta. When are you going up there? Week after next, Chris?
The 18th.
18th?
Yeah. For TechNet.
Checknet.
Why'd you get out? You were fed up?
No, I got injured.
They medically retired you?
Yes.
Okay. Make sure you apply for all that stuff. It's important.
I already did.
Okay, good.
Because like a lot of people before I got in, they were telling me that I need to apply for a bunch of things, but now, if you get medically retired, you do all of it while you're still in.
Correct. Yes.
So I did everything on the way out, so
Good.
it's nice.
Well, next time I'm up that way, we'll hang out. It will be good to
Nerd.
see you and your dad again.
Do this.
Is that game store still? What do you want to do?
You go that way.
Oh, you want better view?
It's just, I feel like I have to keep my head in front of the sun.
Okay.
I mean, street light.
The video is not being recorded, Jordan.
I know, but it bugs me just seeing it.
Why are you watching it?
Because I
He's
don't
a
know,
purple
I'm a
man.
millennial and there's a screen. It's like a insect to a bug trap.
That?
That's Saturn. It's beautiful. Do you know that this time of year in Florida, you can see about 5 other planets? Saturn here, and over here, you can see Jupiter. And if you look this way, you'll actually see Mars. And then right about here, you'll see Uranus.
Yeah, I can see that.
And that was it for astrology.
Proctology.
Next,
Optometry.
we'll be doing prostate exams. Stay tuned. Anyways,
With or without the gloves.
That's no.
I don't know that I've ever
What do you
met.
mean, no?
I don't know if I've ever met this Griff man, but he's already like, who the fuck is that guy? Never want to meet him.
you gotta make picture, Griff, of you like flying through the air with a cape or something. Make sure the cape whistles.
Is that for rape or?
Is that for rape? No.
Oh,
Not for rape.
look, there's got to be at least one idiot talking at all times.
I
I was gonna say, I thought we were all idiots.
I know, but sometimes he was saying too much stuff that made sense, and I just felt like I really had to bring it down. He was...
I gotta figure out where we're gonna post this podcast.
YouTube. That's where everything goes, right?
I was thinking more.
Actually, you know where you post it? I hear the internet, the World Wide Web.
Worldwide.
That is where you post things.
Shit. Explain to me what the World Wide Web is.
So there's this
Is that
thing,
dub,
right?
Triple?
Yes, triple dub.
The W squared?
Yes. Cubed. Actually,
Cubed.
Okay. So basically, the World Wide Web is there was some German engineered spiders during World War II that got loose, and well, they're not, granted, they're not little spiders, right? They're massive spiders, and during the whole space race, they got on board some of the shuttles that were going, the rockets, everything going to space, and because they're
I've seen that movie before.
Yeah. So because they're scientifically engineered, they surprisingly able to live in our, outside the atmosphere, higher atmosphere. And they just kind of jumped off those rockets, and they kind of casted this web, all connecting to each other. And we tapped into that, and we send.
Wasn't Neil Patrick Harris in that movie?
Yeah, actually,
Yeah,
I think
right.
he was on the first rocket, on the way to Saturn V, and that was when we first learned about those spiders. Yeah, you're right.
Oh no! That the Saturn V. That's you're talking Sigourney Weaver.
You're right.
This is a guy that smokes pot all the time.
Which one?
In Interstellar.
In Interstellar?
No, Snoop Dogg wasn't in that movie.
Who's the main character in Interstellar?
Was that Matthew McConaughey?
Yeah, Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
McConaughey.
just want to tell you something.
Alright. Have you ever had the Long Branch whiskey?
Yeah,
It's not bad, actually. I mean, it's not great, but
that's a pretty good whiskey.
it's like, what, $40? Run of the mill?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Not bad. Yeah, that man made me buy a Lincoln whiskey.
You bought a Lincoln because you watched that movie?
No, just the advertisements. I saw that and I said, damn, if I buy a Lincoln, I can be like that man. Sold. Yeah. I had to sell the Lincoln too.
You bought it, then you sold it?
I sold it. The problem was, like, I thought I'd be like Matthew McConaughey. Problem is, with Matthew McConaughey, I was only getting like 50-plus-year-old women hitting on me. And not that there's anything wrong with older women, just wasn't my thing at the time. I was 16.
So what you're saying is it wasn't your at the time, but it is now.
Oh, for sure, 100%, yes.
Okay.
He has a kid now. And
Which is
married.
why it's even more my thing, because now I've gotten the kid out of the way, so now a woman who can, due to the biological processes of the woman, yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not going to go any further. I feel like it's too far where I want to go. Is there such thing as too far?
Well, yeah. I mean, obviously Matthew McConaughey, went Interstellar, and then you've also got Matt Damon that went to Mars and got stuck. So that's a little too far. And who was the other one? What was the other space movie that came out around the same time? Had Tom Cruise in it.
With Tom Cruise in it. Oh,
Oblivion.
yes.
I never saw that one. Actually, I've never seen any of them fully to completion.
I always finished before the movie did, so.
What's a video look like from your guys' end? Like, do you have a purple, bluish background with the moon?
Yes.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
Are we in blackface on your view?
You are Andrew. I can see half his face and his cigar.
And then I'm blackface. Great. I guess it's
Yeah.
acceptable. I'm half Mexican, so I won't get roasted as bad online. On the World Wide Web that we were talking about.
The World Wide Web.
Yes.
Dub, dub, dub.
Is that the place that holds all the world's information?
That's what they say.
But only 10% of it is true.
10?
Really,
I
that
thought-
much?
I thought it was less than that.
I was being generous. Oh, sorry.
That's like saying I use 10% of my brain. I mean, that's pretty generous.
Well, they do say that you have to be 10% smarter than what you're working with. So if you're using 10% of your brain, you're pretty fucking smart.
I see what you're saying. So you're saying because I'm working with this man, I have to use 10% of my brain over what he is able to provide. Therefore, it makes me smarter. I got you. He said it. I'm smarter than you.
Sure.
I believe he said that just to make you feel smart.
I'm now
did
dumber
say it
because
on
I
holiday.
tried to think about it.
I mean, you've been at E5 for like...
Well, that's the
A decade.
classic. I essentially took the E4 Mafia and said, you know what, I'm going to start my
You
own
perfected it.
solo crew of sitting at E5 for way too fucking long.
And silence.
Yep. Yeah, that didn't land with anybody. Nobody relates.
Oh,
I'm the,
I'm confused.
Chris
I'm
is
a
like,
shitbag, is what he's saying.
So I'm pretty sure that I'm the founding member of the E4 Mafia.
Mm.
I mean, with 30 years in, yes, absolutely
I am-
agree.
I am a founding member, yes.
You're a founding member. The founding member. In
Probably the only still-
1976.
Probably still the only living member of the original.
So I actually wonder, is that something that is documented, or like, can they point the E4 Mafia back to a certain point? Or is it one of those things that has just always been in the military?
Always been. There's no documentation because it's the E4 Mafia.
True. That would make sense, right?
They don't
Mafia.
document shit. That's why they get
Mafia
shit
in
done.
America.
Yeah, you know the first rule of the E4 Mafia?
Yeah.
You don't document shit.
Yeah. Interesting.
If it's not documented, it never happened.
It's very true. Very true. So then, like, unofficially, can we say there was an E4 Mafia back in, like, World War One?
Oh, absolutely. Where do you think they got all the resources from? That's how we won the war. Well,
Mafia.
we augmented the war. Technically, we weren't really involved in World War One, but we were there.
Interesting. Now, what about the revolution? E4 Mafia there?
Who do you think won the war?
E4 Mafia. Okay. Very
Yeah.
interesting. You learn something new on Table Ouf.
Table
IDT
Ouf.
10. Every time you
Table.
learn something new. You can
We
take
we
these
we have a
things.
plethora of useless information.
What was the? Oh, just like dogs can't look up, right?
Really?
Did you know that?
My dog looks up and in the corners all the time. She's like, "Hey, there's this ghost in the corner or this demon. I can see it. What the fuck are you doing right now?" I'm like, having a scotch and a cigar. She's like, "You fucking idiot. It's right there behind you." I'm like, "Don't worry about it."
I hate when my fucking dog does that. He just stares at something and like hairs stand up on his back and shit, and I'm instantly like, "What the fuck is here?" I'm like,
And Freya will look at me and she's like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "Don't worry about it."
I bust the holy water out every time. I just start throwing it around the fucking house. I'm like,
Good
I
for
don't
you.
know where it's at.
I'm a pagan. I don't have to worry about your Christianity demons anymore.
Well,
I just
I
gotta
got
worry
'em
about
all.
Loki and all the other shit.
Yeah, well,
So should I be worried that my dog stares at me all the time? Like, what the fuck?
All right, here's what I'm gonna need you to do. I'm gonna need you to get some sage. First, grab a rosary, put that around your neck. If it doesn't burn, I think you're okay. If it does, grab some sage, light it all around your body, and then you're gonna need to sing the prayer that cleanses all demons. You can look it up on Google. It's called "Anchors Away."
Oh, that's great.
Sing that, douse yourself in sage, and you'll be cleansed of whatever ails you.
Hey, Brian.
I'm just glad it's not from the halls of Montezuma.
So, we got a podcast going on right now on Discord with Chris and two of my other buddies, and we called it the round table of idiots. So we're doing a random just jump on, talk about random shit. So the fact that you called me is hilarious.
Wow.
So the first
Yeah, I just got off of work. My bad.
No, you're fine. So the first thing, one of the first people I thought about, I was like, oh, no, Brian would love this shit. Because we're just talking about random shit right now.
Oh. Okay. I don't. How safe is this Discord thing?
Well, we're not talking about JWix, so we're fine.
Okay. How often are you guys doing this? And I mean, what's it look like? How much commitment am I gonna have to put in on it? Because I am a working man.
So are all of we. So we just started it tonight, and Chris just jumped on, so you can probably hear you right now. And we're just talking about random shit.
You're supposed to tell me that I'm being recorded, man.
Hey, calm down, Karen.
Okay. Well, hello, podcast people.
It's just us. It's a private recording through OBS, not live casted. So.
Oh, that's great. Okay, good. That's what she said. Yeah, that's my wife.
That's what she said. That's.
Right.
I heard
would love to
Stormy Daniels did say that.
partake, if it helps any, but I just need to know ahead of time so I can go ahead and either come by or call in or whatever.
Yeah. So we just literally started it when I text you. So we just figure it out from here.
Holy shnikes. All right.
Yep.
All right. Well, what are we all talking about? You said Chris is there?
Yep. Chris Redmond. He's on the call right now.
Oh, okay. Are we on conference? What's going on?
Yeah, sort of. Conference. Chris, you want to chime in?
Not really.
Well, gee, thanks, Fartface. That's really nice.
He's making old jokes. I don't appreciate that.
I mean, I'm in a room full of freaking warrant officers. It's just crazy.
Yeah, you're the most senior enlisted advisor right now on the call.
God,
Oh my God, that's right.
I'm out of my depth right now.
Oh, holy crap!
What am I doing here? That's the real question.
Jordan, you're a C bitch and you're an E5,
That's
so
true.
you can just stop talking.
Yeah, you're here for comic relief. Just
The
be quiet.
adults are talking. Shut up, child. I understand. Oh, yes, sir. I'll trim the plants and water the lawn.
I thought this
Yes,
would,
trim
I
trim
thought
the
this
bush.
would be right up your alley, Brian.
What? Just being an idiot? Yeah, it's right up my alley. I've
Yeah.
done plenty of idiotic things.
Yep, absolutely. And between all of us and how long we've known each other, I was like, a sophisticated round table of idiots is probably the most sophisticated thing we could do.
We may
Well, the
even.
first question would be, what is the most idiotic thing you've ever done?
Oh, that's a good question. That
Well, 30 years ago, it was me joining the military, but Actually, no. The more idiotic thing is the fact that I re-enlisted and re-enlisted and re-enlisted and put in my warrant packet. And
You see, where you fucked up was after the first contract, because I don't know what the first contract was. Here I am, 12 years.
my first contract was written on stone, so
Ah, yes. Back when Moses led the people across the Red Sea, I see.
yeah. So try carrying around your contract around all the time. That's where ruck marches were invented.
Mm.
Yeah, they were originally called rock marches.
Rock marches.
Yeah, and then we allowed the New Yorkers to come in. They call them ruck marches. Don't you remember that time, Brian?
Yeah, good times. Good times. You know, you keep your feet together with duct tape and a prayer. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, what about you, Cav?
I think that was time. That was before Jesus was a private.
Oh shit!
So what side were you on, the north or south?
I was on the east.
Yeah, I was going to say I was on the east.
Oh, man. I think the most idiotic thing I did was to take a minimum wage job and put up with bullshit that I'm doing at work. Oh, my God.
Mm.
Oh, that's pretty accurate. Yep.
Yep.
I feel
Yeah.
you.
Huh?
So, yep, that's pretty accurate. Winter.
Well, I don't know. It's definitely not in the top 10, but it's the most recent. You know, I actually got a bad Google review today because I refused to sell a gun to a felon. So, yeah. Sorry.
Well, how dare you, sir?
Yeah.
Felons have rights too. Wait a minute. No, they don't.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that.
Well, what about you, Andrew? I mean, what's the most idiotic thing you've done?
Probably met you fuckers.
Call that bluffing.
That's absolutely accurate.
Ever since then, I've been corrupted, and now I'm like the lead honcho in like this warrant officer like cohort, and Chris is like a little 30-year-old wobbly one straggler.
Wow. I mean, just because he still shits his pants doesn't mean he's still a 1-year-old.
Wait a minute. Whose pants are these?
Both ways, yeah, I get it. I mean, I've done shat it on myself. I don't know how many times.
It's good.
We're at an age that we can't, we can't even trust a fart. But hey, here we are.
That was me Friday. Literally couldn't trust him.
Yeah.
I had Papa John's for the first time in forever. Couldn't trust the farts after that.
What's that? Oh, that's a baby.
I was like, why are my pants wet right now? I thought I just farted.
It's been kind of humid. I mean, I did, what was it, yesterday morning, I stood outside, gazed at the gander that God has given us, with the Frankie being all pretty, and then I ripped one and I didn't know if I had any on me. I had to check. And it was just sweat, so, I said, thank God. Because I was on my way to work and I didn't have time to change.
What would I do without your enlightened visions of the prophecy that leads us forward into humanity?
Well, I do gauge the weather with my farts. If I'm not got any on me, then I know that it's too hot. And if I start seeing foggy stuff, smoke, I know it's too cold. Don't ask. I know.
Gentlemen, this is Brian Dorman, formerly retired Master Sergeant. His words of wisdom are probably the best you'll ever hear.
Indeed.
Yeah. It's too cold if your farts, actually seep out at the seams of your clothes. You can see it.
Oh shit.
Fuck the weatherman. I know.
Damn. All right there. You smarter than Roy Leap, huh?
Well, yeah. I mean it's old school Army knowledge, man. You know how to use a compass, how to use your ass. It's pretty.
I always just, check the rocks. If it was wet, I knew it was raining. If it was bouncing up and down, I knew it was a freaking earthquake.
Well, yeah, true. But that's if you're not actually humping the rocks or not. You can't really tell. When a tank is driving by and you're on the rocks with your nuts because you're in the prone position, it feels really good. So it might be wet. I don't know. Maybe I'm sharing too much with you guys.
Nothing I haven't heard before, Brian, but thank you for letting the rest of the young kin know. That's just one individual to my left of me. Chris is new since he's a brand new warrant officer, so I guess you can re-educate him now.
Oh, no. Hey, it's cool. Congratulations.
Well,
I know Chris can relate. He's sitting there, giggity.
I'm just sitting over here. I got some popsicles for you.
Leave it to the old guys to make it perverted.
If it's not perverted, what else is there?
Stagnant?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I don't know. Where's my wife?
You lost her again?
Yeah, she's stalking me so hard.
I figured. She tends to do that.
Yeah. We keep each other on our toes. Key to life, ambush each other.
Can't be bored.
Anyway. So what gave you guys this idea about doing a podcast? How much you had to drink?
Nothing. Me and Chris been talking about this for, 6 months now, Chris?
Yeah, a while.
And my buddy Jordan came over, and I was like, hey, let's just start recording this now, and let's just see where it goes.
And seeing as how I'm in quarantine, I got bored, so I jumped on.
Oh, sweet. So what part of the MDM process are we at now?
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. Wait.
Exactly.
MDM process. What?
We talking mobile device management?
This isn't Disney.
Mission defense
We're not
system.
Well,
We're not professional here.
We're not.
Oh boy.
And every time we talked about it, me and Chris were like, Brian would be all over this. So what I would like to do is for all of us to get together somewhere, someplace, once a month, and just randomly record an hour of us talking about random shit. That's it. Nothing else.
I will agree to do this if we do this in your hot tub, half naked.
Absolutely, we can do this.
As the sea sergeant here today, I say we just do it naked.
Typical. Here comes the Navy and putting theirself in the Army and trying to tell us like what we should do because they think everything should be afloat.
Yes, I want to see all members floating.
Well, he's not wrong because the less you have on, the less likely you are to drown if it's going to be in your hot tub.
Yeah, but if you're sitting, you're not going to be floating anyways, unless if you decide to discharge a torpedo.
Then we'll make a marine.
And then we'll make it a marine. We got to make sure we have edible crayons.
Nah.
I thought all crayons were edible.
I mean, I guess all crayons technically can be edible.
I mean, let's be honest. Those Marines, do they really care?
The older ones.
Okay.
No, the blue ones are pretty good. So, you can't tell me that none of you guys have tried to eat a crayon when you were a kid.
Well, I don't remember. But I guarantee you I have tried to eat crayons and Play-Doh. Probably at the same time.
And paste.
Oh, I for sure ate some paste.
I mean, everyone tried to eat paste. I think so.
I mean, they told you not to do it. What did they expect?
Don't eat this. It's edible.
Well, they also told me not to stick pennies in light sockets, so that didn't stop me at all.
I now
Huh?
understand how you think now.
Yeah.
Lightning quick, huh?
Lightning quick, penny quick. You know those weren't 100% copper, right?
I don't know. Back
In the day, absolutely they were.
Well, they were. Okay, it all depends on how it tastes afterwards. You can tell.
Tastes like heavy metal.
Chris shoved it in the socket, then he's like, let me lick this real quick.
Are we still talking about pennies?
Yep.
With a little bit of AC/DC there.
Why? Where'd your mind go to?
Oh, you know where my mind always goes to, bro.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Oh, man.
Oh boy, huh?
I was working double shift today at the range. Oh.
Home on the deranged.
One's hands today. I tell you, man, I felt like John Wick when I did it too. It was great.
Ah, even better. Did you play some music in the background? And say like 3 words?
No, I said Roadhouse. I don't know what came over me, but
Whoa.
Patrick
You're talking about
Swayze
Roadhouse
came into
now.
his body.
huh?
Patrick Swayze entered your body? Or not that Roadhouse. You're talking about the new Roadhouse?
Oh, good. No, you shut your mouth.
There is no other Roadhouse but Patrick Swayze.
All right. I'm just making sure.
Making dances.
That new Roadhouse is trash.
I haven't watched it.
Oh, don't even waste your time. It's absolutely horrible.
Is it that
I
bad?
don't plan on it.
How tight was the pants?
How tight was the pants?
Well, yeah.
Let's see.
That's how you get how good the movie was.
It's probably as tight as Jason Voorhees's belt buckle when he jumps.
Oh, that's gross. Why you have to bring that up?
I don't even know what's happening right now.
Only me and Brian get that one.
Oh, is it an airborne joke?
Yes,
Okay.
it's okay. We know your leg.
I just imagine in my brain what it could mean. And in my brain, it's very funny.
Yeah.
Think of the
When you're
most
dead,
macho man that could possibly exist in the universe jumping out of the airplane and hitting the DZ as if he was Tom Cruise, but then posting every operational OPSEC thing that happens during that mission on Facebook Live.
Oh, see, that's not what I thought. I instantly thought of just massive moose knuckle.
That might be the Navy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, 95% of that is the actual stuff sack that goes in between your leg straps.
Yes. Let's see.
You know, or the rucksack. I don't know. But yeah, that's kind of silly, and yeah, I don't know, this whole OPSEC thing. I guess it's just a suggestion.
Yeah, apparently.
Sweet.
It's okay. He's not in the 4th anymore, so he's been moved to another unit.
Oh,
It's about
well,
time.
I haven't been around for a while now, so I just don't know.
Yeah, aren't you supposed to be coming back soon?
Well, that's what I was told. But I have also been told that it's been sitting at a particular place's desk for about 8 months now.
Yep, been tracking.
Yeah, so which is why I decided to go and work at this place I'm working at now for minimum wage. And loving and hating it at the same time.
Okay.
I've actually, if you are a military veteran and you try to buy in on this, you know, oh, we're Home Depot, or oh, hey, we're Lowe's, we love our veterans, come and work for us, don't. Just don't.
It's a bunch of
It will
bullshit.
hire somebody that will sit there and pick their nose behind the counter of the paint booth.
Yeah.
All right, or that they hire you.
Seems accurate. Just off my experiences.
I don't know. It's just, you know, I've learned. I quickly learned that, you know, they would rather hire somebody that they can really boss around, especially if the manager is a snot-nosed 21-year-old kid. Wait, how old are you, Jordan?
I'm 31, so we're good.
You're good. All right. So, you know, if you got an ounce of intelligence, just go in there dumb, and they'll hire you. But if you show like any sort of intelligence, they won't hire you. They won't work with these, not doers.
Not surprised.
You're back.
Yeah, and I have now
He's
off my
low.
soapbox. Sorry.
But then what happens?
Huh?
I don't know what's going on right now. Whose pants are these?
Whose pants are these? They're probably yours, Chris.
Are you sure?
I mean, I'm not there, so you would know.
They belong to some guy named Calvin.
No, yeah, definitely yours.
Joke's on you, I'm not wearing any.
Can we do that?
Wait a minute.
Just not wear pants? With
Can
the
we not
camera
wear
rolling?
Yeah, you can not wear pants. That is always an option.
Good.
Wait a minute. Were you just the one talking about we're not wearing pants in the hot tub?
Who said that?
Typical Navy. Can't remember what they said.
We're
I said
pretty sure that was you.
Well, that was in the hot tub. I'm now talking on camera. Can I not wear pants? Say a camera's involved and I have no pants. Can it still go on the World Wide Web of spiders?
Well, actually, right now, yes. You don't have to wear pants because nobody can see anything.
Well, that's true. It's very true. It's what do you see right now, Chris? Just black and
Black screen. I see Andrew pointing.
Moon. This way.
I do see the moon, and I see somebody trying to circle. But that's about it.
Woo!
I see flailing arms. It's so weird.
Just slight
sure that's an arm?
highlights.
Oh, yeah.
I heard about this ashwagandha stuff. It's supposed to like really help, and I've just been flexing the third leg this whole time.
I believe it's called horny goat weed. Ashwagandha. Ashwagandha, that's that stuff that you smoke.
Is that what that is? I don't know.
Can't you smoke anything?
You can't smoke a rock.
I mean, you
Well,
could
crap.
That's what I was on saying. Oh, what's that, Brian?
No, I wasn't saying anything. I was just listening, you know. It did come across my mind that if God cast the first rock, I shall smoke it. Of course, you know, I'm a little bit, I'm still upset that I can't smoke right now because I'm trying to get a job back at the base, so, you know, I don't want to get dinged.
should.
Smoke? No, I'm not going to smoke. Is this being recorded?
Nope.
This part doesn't have to be.
For these 3 minutes, it'll be censored out. It'll be wah 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 wah.
Actually,
Just
I
dead
think
silence. It'd be weird.
Yes, dead silence or elevator music.
Elevator.
Aggressive.
Elevator music. Elevator music.
Sweet.
And then we can put subtitles and just make up our own shit.
music. Yes.
Alright, so are you guys doing this like, you know, video style or just straight up audio?
So we're doing audio, but we're on Discord just streaming. So whenever the stream ends, the video doesn't get recorded, just the audio part.
Yeah.
But I don't know if the audio, how I have it set up, is going to record our entire conversation. So it may just be me and Jordan talking, and then silence, and then him and me just laughing, and then silence from you guys.
Yeah, and then responding to you guys as if the voices in our heads were talking.
Yeah.
I speak in the term of video just because I think if it ended up that way.
Oh, wasn't that the name of a band? The Talking Heads?
Maybe.
Yeah, actually, I think it was.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah.
thought that was like porn or something.
I mean, you would know.
Let me look it up real quick.
I think it was the name of the band, The Talking Heads.
It does sound like a band that I have heard of.
Let me beep boop on the pocket calculator here.
I believe Brian is beating you.
Oh, wait. No, can't do that. Oh, gross. Never mind. There's 4 talking penises.
Yep, no, that's what it
Talking Heads was an American rock band formed in 1975 in New York City. The band was composed of people.
People.
people. Thanks.
What was their top song? Does it say that?
Let's find out. Genres: new wave, post-punk, art pop, dance rock. 1975, reaching commercial peak in 83. Burning down the house. There you go.
What was it?
Oh,
Burning down the house.
Burning
I
Down
know
the
that
House.
song.
Okay.
It gave me nightmares, the video.
No, I'm sorry.
Because I do know of a band called the Butthole Surfers, and they have a song called Talking Penis. I believe it's called Talking Penis.
Butthole Surfers. That sounds like an excellent porn, too.
I think it's Butthole Surfers that have a whole song about losing their penis, because the guy's penis
Wait,
is
did you say pothole servers or butthole
a
servers?
butthole.
Oh.
Yes.
Brian's like, I got ideas now.
I can search this name in so many places.
Yeah, you should name this podcast that. That's awesome.
Ball servers. I think the round table of idiots is pretty good without being too profanity.
Who said buttholes is profanity?
The woke people.
Actually, I think they,
Oh, speaking of woke people, did you hear the governor of Arizona?
No, what did he say?
She,
Oh, she? Okay.
come on now.
yeah, she has ended wokeness.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Terms in that state, mostly for health services, pregnant people is no longer a thing.
Wait, what?
Pregnant people
What?
is no longer a thing.
Yeah. So a lot of their health documents were changed to health or pregnant people. And she's like, you're demoralizing women. Only women can get pregnant. Therefore, the term is pregnant woman.
I mean, that makes sense.
You signed-
because that's,
She signed an executive order. It was great.
Facts.
Yep, that
Right
makes
there.
sense, right?
Oh.
Although I was looking to move to Arizona and get pregnant, so I guess there goes that.
Sorry.
Face, is that what you're talking about?
Oh man.
Yeah, I don't. Have you guys ever been out to Sedona?
What's a Sedona?
Sedona, Arizona. Arizona. I think it's in Arizona.
I've shopped at Sonoma.
Sedona. Honestly, it's like hippie central. Everybody's like, I was just hiking and I just came across this spot on my hike and I was just overwhelmed with the energy. It brought me to tears. There's something special about this place. They're big into yoga and all that, and I'm like, yoga's great, good stretch, good little workout, but some of the shit I heard when I was there, I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Wow.
I think the peyote just kicked in. I think that's what that was.
Peyote. Isn't that fungus that grows on shit?
I don't know. It's what the
Native
the
Americans?
Pole Star Indians.
No, Pole Star Indians. Okay.
That's what they used to smoke. They
Polestar's no, Polestar is that freaking electric car.
the pole to
No?
start.
Pole to start.
Pole.
Oh, like a Toro lawnmower.
Yes.
Yeah. Because you got the pull to start, and then you got the push to start.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good porn too.
Yep.
I think I should just become a porn director. I'm apparently coming up with great titles for pornographic
There-
films.
There's your retirement plan.
Before the pole to start, it was a horn to start.
No. You're supposed to blow the horn.
Blow
Jeez.
the horn.
You've been doing it wrong this whole time.
Well, fellas, I gotta go take it down.
All right.
So, I've been holding it for a couple hours. But
Bring
I'll
us
be
with
thinking
you.
about you when I turn.
I mean, you can always video chat with us.
Well, no. Our days of doing that are over. You know, yeah, I like it in person now. But, you know,
Yes.
That's
wait, what the fuck am I talking about? Oh, yeah.
It usually is better in person.
Yes. But hey, love all of you, and next time you do this, just send me an op board
Yep. Sounds good, Brian.
or a war note.
I love you, brother.
An op board.
Yeah, Chris is like upward. I'm a warrant officer. I don't do that anymore.
We don't do anything with op boards. It's con op. It's a concept.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then you get yelled at when things don't go right. So yeah.
Even the difference between men and women now, it's just a concept.
All right, brother. Love you.
Uh,
Talk to you soon.
love you too, man. Alrighty, take it easy, guys.
See
All right.
ya.
Bye.
Later, Homer.
Oh, that was funny. That was funny. He called. He's like, "What is this about idiots?"
Perfect.
Well, it was great because you're like, well, Chris is on the line. That's enough idiot for me right there.
Brian's like, "I'm in. I got the 3." All right, the tablet's dying, Chris. We'll talk to you later. We're gonna end this.
All right, man.
All right. Talk
Take
to
it
you later.
easy. Drink a lot. Get over COVID.
Bye bye.
Later.
Ciao.